This is Moriarty's saloon. Better be careful.
Ah, come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Work. Come on, work. Come on.
Got something on your mind?
Stupid radio. Why won't you work? Wait,
Just give it up,
that-
Gob. You're not
Damn
going to
it.
get anything.
Do you want something, or are you just looking to get your ass beat?
Hello?
You want to talk to me?
Why do they call them potato
How are you?
crisps? Aren't they potato?
My. Just when I'd all but given up hope. My dear girl, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
How so? I'm not anybody's girl, dear or otherwise.
Don't you see? You're a free agent. You have no ties here, no interest in this settlement's affairs. Megaton means nothing to you. I represent certain interests who view this town, this Megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. If this settlement were to go away, why, who would really care? Certainly not you or I.
Wait, you're going to destroy the town?
No. I'm merely a recruiter. You get to have the real fun. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money, my friend.
Sims wants me to disarm the bomb.
Sims is an idiot. He prides himself on his position as mayor and sheriff of this scrapyard.
I'm not gonna kill a whole town of people so that someone can have a better view. I'm going to defuse that bomb.
I advise you against that particular course of action. If you interfere with my employer's wishes, you will find he can be quite, disagreeable.
You're out of your mind, Burke. There's no way I'm helping you.
Now that is a disappointment. Well, if you change your mind, the offer still stands. Good day.
Uh-huh. We'll
Don't know.
see.
Traveler,
Supposedly
eh?
people on the other side say chips are french fries.
The other side? What, you mean hell?
The other side of the Atlantic. Not exactly hell, but from what I've heard, it's pretty damn close.
I don't think I'm getting drunk fast enough for my liking.
Maybe the alcohol here is watered down.
Watered down whiskey should be a crime.
You need laws to have crime. Otherwise, it's just a screw job.
A traveler, eh?
Hey, yeah, I am a traveler.
I don't recognize you. New in town or something?
I sure am. I have some stuff to take care of, but I'm always looking for something to do.
I hope by something to do you mean a job. Otherwise, you want to talk with Nova. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested?
I mean, I said something to do, not someone to do. Although, those don't need to be mutually exclusive. Anyway, I'll need some details before I can decide.
Hey, you're pretty smart for a wastelander. I need you to deliver a message to my family. They live in a small settlement northwest of here. If you bring it, I'm sure my dad will pay you. I'll tell you more if you agree. Please, I could really use your help.
Sure, why not?
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, talk to Davis West. He'll be glad to pay you for the trip.
Could you give me some more information about Arafu?
Sure. Be glad to since you're doing me a big favor and all.
Where is Arafu?
Arfu is northwest of Megaton, on an old overpass over the Potomac. If you follow what's left of the river, you can't miss it.
Do you suspect your family's in danger?
No, not really. Maybe my letters just aren't arriving. Whatever you can do to get it there would sure be appreciated.
Who else lives in Arafu?
Well, let's see. There's Evan King. He's like the sheriff of the town or whatever. Then there's my family, the Ewer family, and a lady who lives alone named Karen Shenzi.
Is there anything dangerous around there I should know about?
What? Apart from the wasteland critters, labor raiding parties, raider hit squads, and occasional landmine? No, it's completely safe. If this was easy, I'd go myself, you know.
Fair enough.
Hey, thanks again for doing this for me. It means a lot.
No problem.
Yeah, what the hell do you want?
Well, I guess I get to be a courier again. Hi.
Hey, Smoothskin, do you need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
Let me think about it for a moment, my good man.
Wait, you're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit?
I hadn't planned on it.
Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole Smoothskin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse. I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it.
Oh, thank you. I'm looking for my family. My sister was kidnapped by some slavers, and then there's my dad, middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him?
Oh yeah, I do remember a guy like that. Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more.
God, please, if you know anything, you need to tell me.
I was like you once. I wandered into town looking for an escape from this stupid joke of a body I'm trapped in. Now look at me. Very well. Moriarty keeps a computer terminal in the back. On it, he keeps all of the goings-on in Megaton. If you can get onto that terminal, I'll bet he has information on your dad. Now get away from me, Smoothskin. If Moriarty even suspects I told you this, I'm a dead ghoul.
Thanks. One more thing.
Oh, man. I'm glad to see you. Moriarty's been especially nasty lately, and I need a friendly face.
Oh, about my dad.
I can't talk about that anymore. Moriarty'll beat me again if I do.
I'm sorry. That's so awful. What's all this about Galaxy News Radio?
Mr. Moriarty says we can keep it on. It's a good radio station. I like hearing the DJ, Three Dog, and how he's helping to fight the good fight. If only I was a part of that, instead of being stuck in this dive.
I'm sorry. Where did you come from?
A place called Underworld. It's a ghoul city down in D.C. I set off up here to find adventure and fortune, and, well, I found this place.
I'm sort of stuck here. Colin says that I can't leave until I pay off my debt to him. Of course, he charges me room and board, too. If you ever get to Underworld, tell Carol that I said hi.
I'll be sure to do that. What can you tell me about Moriarty's terminal?
I hate that fucking thing. It's all he cares about. Information is a commodity, he keeps saying. I'd stay away from that thing if I were you.
I really need to get into that terminal, though.
Oh, Mr. Moriarty never lets me back there. If you need to get into the terminal, you should talk to Nova. She'll help you, but it may be expensive if you catch my meaning.
All right, thanks for the tip. I'll see you around.
Don't hit me!
I won't.
Well, hot damn! Someone new. Always a pleasure. Name's Billy Creel. You call me Billy, all right? I know Megaton looks more like a boneyard than a town, but it ain't all bad. Take me and Maggie, for instance. We make do just fine. I trade the stuff I scavenge, and she helps keep me on the straight and narrow.
I'm sorry, who's Maggie?
Oh, sorry. I guess I got ahead of myself, huh? Maggie's 9, sweetest little girl you'd ever care to meet. We take care of each other. I ain't never had a daughter, but if I did, I'd want her to be Maggie. I took her in when her parents got killed by raiders. That was 2 years ago. It was a pretty bad scene. Small settlement up north. I'd stopped in to trade some salvage, and the whole place had been wiped out. I found Maggie hiding under a bed, in the same room where her parents had been butchered. We've been together ever since.
Aw, that's really sweet. So you know anything about the area outside Megaton?
All I know is that I spent too much time out there, and beyond that, I ain't gonna talk about it.
I mean, fair enough. What can you tell me about Megaton, then?
Megaton is the best little town you'll find in the capital wasteland. Don't let anyone tell you different. Strong walls, strong people, and strong booze. We've got everything you need to make a life these days.
What do you do around here?
Me? I deal with the caravan suppliers. I used to ride with those guys, so they cut me some good deals. Helps keep the town supplied. But more importantly, I take care of Maggie. Of course, she's getting a little old to have Billy looking over her shoulder all the time.
What's the word around town?
People have been saying that there's something wrong with the water purifier. But old Walter's been keeping that thing running for decades. I'm not worried. No reason it'd pick now to go down for good. Would it?
Huh. Well, it was nice to meet you.
Easy, man.
Yep.
Colder? If anything, it's getting hotter.
Well, the weather or the climate?
Is there a difference?
Sure. Weather's what we got now. Climate's what we've been getting now, later, and back
Got
then.
a problem?
Well, I went outside yesterday, I went outside today, and I plan on going outside tomorrow. And it seems to me that in this case, weather and climate is the same fucking thing.
I'm guessing the weather doesn't change much from day to day around here.
Oh, what's in this drink?
Beer if you're lucky. Radiation, most likely.
It almost sounds like they're trying to kill us.
Hey, I've heard about you.
Hey there.
So, what were you saying about radio stations?
Huh? Oh, you mean why was Gob banging on that radio? Well, out there in the wastes, there are 2 stations that broadcast. There's the Enclave station. I don't know who they are, but I think it might just be some pre-war broadcast on a loop or something. And there's Galaxy News Radio. It's run by a guy named Three Dog, somewhere down in D.C., but the signal went down a while ago.
Huh, alright. Yeah, I thought that Enclave station was a pre-war broadcast too. What's the story with that ghoul?
Who, Gob? Well, if you can get past how he looks, he's a sweetheart. Colin's awfully hard on him, though.
Where did he come from?
He don't talk about it much, but apparently there's a whole city of ghouls somewhere down in D.C. He's mentioned his mother a couple of times, but other than that, he won't really say. He's been here for, I guess about 15 years now, ever since Moriarty bought him off those slavers.
Ugh, of course. Is there anyone around here that likes Moriarty? Lucy told me that you're a working girl around here. Did you ever sleep with Gob?
With Gob? Well, he's sweet, and I know that he'd like to. It's just, well, I don't want to sound shallow or anything. I mean, I'm a whore. My standards aren't exactly high. But there are places even I won't go. Johnnies that are squishier than me are one of them.
That's unfortunate. Why is Moriarty so hard on him?
Well, the miserable bastard is hard on all of us, but Gob gets it the worst. I guess just because he's different, you know?
Ugh, that's awful. Let's talk about something else.
Sure thing, baby. What did you have on your mind?
Could you tell me about Galaxy News Radio?
You serious? Oh, you must have come from that vault, right. It's the only free radio station left in the wasteland. The guy who runs it, Three Dog, he's like the only person who seems to give a shit. He keeps talking about fighting the good fight or something. Better than the crap on the other station.
Interesting. What can you tell me about Moriarty's terminal?
That stupid thing is his pride and joy. He keeps all of his dirty little secrets in it about everything that goes on in this godforsaken town. I once leaned on his shoulder when he was typing into it, and he got pissed off and pushed me to the ground.
Ugh. Could you maybe help me get into that terminal? I need some help finding my family.
Well, all right. You seem like a good kid. It isn't your fault Moriarty is such an asshole. Here's the password. Just don't mention to anyone that I gave it to you, or I might be out of my ass like Silver.
Huh. Who's Silver? I mentioned I was looking for my family. There's my sister. She got kidnapped by some slavers, and then my dad, middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him? I heard he came in here.
Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that.
Ugh. Look, if you could give me some more information or point me in the right direction.
Yeah, I'll help you. Then Moriarty kicks my sweet ass out the door. Sorry, kid. If you want to know more, Moriarty is the only one who's gonna help you. Talk to Gob. He hates Moriarty more than I do. Maybe he'll tell you something, but I doubt it.
Alright, well, thanks for the help anyway. So, what's it take to hire you?
It takes you renting a room. Sleep in it or don't. I don't care. I get paid either way.
How much for a room?
Well, for you, a room and some company will run you 120 caps, up front.
120 caps sounds good to me.
Right at the top of the stairs, honey. The room with the big bed.
You went to the bedroom with Nova. She slipped off her clothes and pulled yours to the side. She rode on top of you and placed your hands on her rear. You can now drink or sleep.
Fuck. Nova, you tuckered me out. Say, Bod, don't tell anyone what you saw. Hi.
Ah, look. Another one of your wasteland assholes. Look here, asshole. I don't like you. Stay clear of me and we'll have no trouble.
That's an attitude. What's your story?
There ain't much to tell. I used to live out in the wastes. I was a real bastard back then. But I've put all that behind me.
Have you ever considered getting back out there?
What? Back out where?
Out there in the waste, man. You must be bored to tears in this town.
I left all that behind me. There's nothing but bullshit out there. Killing, stealing, violence. I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah, killing assholes and looting. Sounds fun, doesn't it?
You know, I do miss it sometimes. It's a life of freedom, you know? But come on, I'm a washed-up old raider. What crew is gonna take me on? These kids don't know nothing about respect.
You should come with me. I could use a hand.
No offense, kid, but you're not exactly the type I'm used to running with. I've heard about you. A little goody two-shoes out of the vault. I don't think our styles would really mesh. Nah, it ain't so bad here. I got some good memories, but that's all I got. No sense in ruining the good ones, you know?
Alright. If you say so.
Say what's on your mind, then get out of my face.
Well, what do you know about the wasteland?
None of your fucking business.
Did I miss something? What's your problem with me?
You're from the outside, and I've lived too much of my life out there to trust every jackass nobody that wanders in from the wasteland. You seem all right, though, so I'll cut you a deal. I'll answer your questions so long as you don't give me any more reason to distrust you. Got it?
Yeah, I got it. So what do you know about the wasteland?
I've said just about all I'm going to say about that.
Alright, what do you do around here then?
Me? I don't do a damn thing. Well, unless you count staying pissed drunk and making Moriarty rich or something. Sure, I'm the best shot in town with the rifle, so everyone comes running to old Jericho when the raiders show up. But between raids, they're content to take my money and drag me home when I've had too much.
Yeah, well, at least you helped defend them. So what's the word around town?
A little drinking money might loosen my lips a bit. Give it a try. See what happens.
Alright, go for the top shelf. On me.
Whoa, 20 caps. Look at the big spender. All right then, I can see you're in it for the big money. So I'll tell you all about Moriarty's. Moriarty, he's a rat-fuck bastard for sure. But he's also paranoid as all hell. So paranoid that he don't let no one handle the cash around here. Every night he takes what Gob and Nova earn and locks it in a file cabinet next to his bed.
So where's the key?
It's dangling around Colin's neck. Get it, if you can.
Why haven't you robbed him?
My robbing days are over, kid. I'm just here to drink and stink.
Alright, fair enough. This guy sounds like he needs to be robbed. It does sound risky though. What if he catches me?
He'll probably blow your head off. That is, unless you can draw faster than a pissed-off Irishman.
I think I have a chance. Thanks for the info, Jericho.
Anytime. It'll be worth it to see the look on that asshole's face.
Huh. So you hear anything else around town?
Remember what I told you, kid. Moriarty keeps his money locked up right next to his bed.
Alright, well, see you around.
Yeah, whatever.
I swear not a single person in this town likes Moriarty.
Is Clancy still up for tomorrow? That's admirable. I never could do it myself.
Why not?
I don't know. I just can't imagine my blood swimming around in some other guy's dick.
That's not how blood transfusions work. Hey.
Yeah, what the hell do you want? Colin Moriarty, at your service. Welcome to Moriarty's. My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. If you've got the caps, I've got your pleasure. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable. Your troubles are a thing of the past.
Uh-huh. So, what's all this about Galaxy News Radio?
Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of D.C. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less.
Do you know anything about the area outside Megaton?
The wasteland? Why the hell would you want to go out there? Listen to me, lass. Megaton has everything you could possibly need. Why go anywhere else?
Uh-huh. So what can you tell me about Megaton then?
Stay the fuck out of me business, don't go where you don't belong, and buy your drinks here. That's all you need to know.
Mm-hmm. What do you do around here then?
I keep these yokels knee-deep in booze and poon. They keep me knee-deep in caps. It's a fair trade, if you ask me.
Uh-huh. So, you know anything around town?
I own a saloon, kid. Rumours are part and parcel. So, I'll give you this one for free. Not sure if you've met her, but Lucy West, that pretty young thing, she's afraid. Of what, of who, I couldn't say. But you can feel the fear on her.
Yeah, I've already talked to her. So, you sell the drinks around here?
Tell it to Gob. He'll get you whatever you need.
Ah, alright. I'm looking for my family. My sister was kidnapped by some slavers, and then there's my dad, middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him?
My God, it's you. The little baby girl all grown up. Persistent little flower, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
Uh-huh. Wait, my dad told me I was born in Vault 101.
Is that what your father told you?
That you were born in that hole. That he was born there as well. Oh, the lies we tell to those we love. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remember it well, you stayed in my saloon after all. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit to suckle. Sorry about your mom, truly. But life goes on. Daddy lied. Life's full of little disappointments. And now you're all grown up and wondering where he's gone to.
Yeah, I know my dad told me that.
Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped, 5 years back. All hail the overseer, we're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you,
Well, you know a lot about that, Moriarty, wouldn't you? Huh, I guess people busted out of Vault 101 before James did. They must have just covered it up. Anyway, I just want to find where he is. Do you know where?
You seem like a nice kid, so I'm going to be straight with you. Your dad was here, and now he's not. And yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity. Let's say 100 cops, and Daddy's location is yours. Very reasonable.
Ugh, you're not gonna extort me for this. I'll find out on my own.
Will you? Well, good luck with that. So far as I know, I'm the only one your dad told where he was going. So, when you change your mind, come see me. I'm usually at the saloon. 100 cops. Daddy wouldn't think twice if it were you out there.
Ugh.
And back she comes. So, are you just thirsty, or are you ready to pay me fee? Dear Dad's not going to find himself.
Look, can you tell me where he is now?
You got memory problems, kid? You ain't getting something for nothing. So pony up the 300 caps and then we'll talk.
300? What the hell? You said it was 100 caps.
I did say it was 100 caps. And as I recall, you said no. So now I'm saying it's 300 caps. What'll you say this time?
I'm not giving you 300 caps.
Well, that's a shame for you, isn't it? You don't have the caps, and I guess I don't have the information. Disappointment all around.
Right. Do you have some work I can do for you?
If you're looking for a handout, you can forget it. But if you're looking for work, there's a favor you could do for me. If you're successful, it'll provide the caps you need to pay me.
So you want me to do your dirty work?
Who said anything about dirty work? You need some caps, and I'm giving you a way to get 'em. It's just business. This junkie bitch named Silver borrowed quite a few caps from me. Claimed she could start funneling Jet and Psycho to me for a good price. Problem is, she scrammed with the loot and set herself up in Springvale so she can inject herself into a stupor. Get the caps she owes me, and they're yours. Yours to pay me with, anyway.
Right. I'll see what I can do about that. Bye.
And so now we part.
Ugh, I can understand why everyone in this town hates
Looking for
him.
a drink?
Gotta
You've
get
come
out
to
of
the
here.
right place.
Moriarty's password. The password to my terminal is lots of caps.
Ugh, of course. Fucking capitalist. It's so dark out. Considering Moriarty, this whole android thing, and the fucking sheriff, I think it's best I just snoop around town and figure out what I can. Huh, this looks interesting. Oh. This must be a song for Maggie.
Song of the Lightmen. Tweedle dumpling, tweedle dare, curse of the younglings if you care, for theirs is youth and joy and power, 5 made one in the Lightman's tower, and when they come, those 5 of sun, the Lightman's progeny have won. So sound the trumpets clear and loud, and think beyond the eastern shroud.
Oh, it seems like some children's song about the war with China. I wonder what this one is.
The Guardians of Gillifrond. Whatever shall we do, Mr. Wallingsworth? Molly asked. Mother will be home shortly, and I've yet to clean my room. Heavens my, heavens me. Don't fret, Molly Golly. We'll enlist a little help, that's all. Mr. Wallingsworth then waddled his little teddy bear body into the center of the room and called out in a voice both sweet and strong to those lying dormant on the shelves, in the toy box, under the bed. Come now, you lot. Molly Golly needs our help, and as we're her guardians, that means we all get cracking. Come on now, shake off those dust bunnies and hop too. There then rose a rustle and rumble from all corners of the room as rocking horse and railway car, bookend and baby doll, toy and game alike, all blossomed into impossible life. Mr. Wallingsworth, but I never knew. I thought it was just you. Oh, this is just wonderful, Molly exclaimed. Wonderful? Bah! I was having a nice nap and nice dream, and now you've gone and woken me up. And for what? Manual labor. That wasn't in the job description, Wallingsworth. The small, squeaky voice of dissent belonged to one Mousie Maguire, Molly's favorite stuffed animal, and one of the few companions granted the right to sleep on her bed. Oh, Mousie, you're alive! Molly ran to her and embraced the nonplussed plushie, squishing his body in a nearly stuffing, bursting bear hug. Ah! Oh! All right! Enough! Enough! You're crushing me! Molly released her hold and dropped Mousie back on the bed, feeling at once excited and immensely disappointed that her favorite stuffed toy had just come to life and seemed to be a complete cretin. Now you listen here, Maguire, Wallingsworth said. Being guardians of dear Miss Molly Golly means we protect her in any way we can, even if that means unclogging the potty, or taking out the trash, or, yes, tidying up her room. And when the crawly creeps come, oh, and they will come, you'll get to do what was in your job description, you mark my words.
This seems like a very interesting children's story. Billy does seem to be a great dad. I wish my dad was like that. Oh, hi.
Well, hey there, stranger. I'm Manya. The old coot wandering around here is my husband, Nathan. If there's anything we can help you with, ask me. Don't ask Nathan. He'll just blabber at you about the damned Enclave all day.
Thank goodness you aren't down the Enclave rabbit hole. I had some questions about this town's history.
I can tell you just about anything you want to know, honey. Megaton's history ain't no secret.
What's this place made of?
Long ago, before the war, there used to be machines. They were like buses, but they flew through the sky, taking people anywhere they wanted to go. You didn't have to walk. You just went to the air station, bought a ticket, and took to the skies. Anywhere in the world, you just up and flew there. When the war happened, the machines started dropping from the sky. Everyone around here thinks that the bomb made the crater, but it didn't. The crater provided good cover from the dust storms, and when my daddy and the rest of the town decided to build the walls, they used what they had.
So why didn't they move the bomb?
Some of us wanted to, but the Church of Atom was just getting its start then. We needed their help to build the walls and clear the wreckage. If we'd have tried to move the bomb, they would have refused to help. Besides, a lot of people just wanted to leave it alone. It didn't seem to be hurting anything, and who knows what would happen if we messed with it.
That's a bit short-sighted. There are a lot of parts here for just one machine.
Good eye. You're right, honey. There are. There was an air station a couple of miles from here. It had been stripped of everything except the planes. My daddy got a bunch of people together to go out there, break apart the machines, and drag back what we could use. It took him a couple of months. You can't even tell where the air station was anymore. The wasteland just took it back.
Why build the walls out of some old flying machine?
It's a hell of a lot easier than trying to find enough parts to build walls and houses from nothing. The scrap was there, why not use it? Besides, it's sturdy. It keeps the raiders and the dust storms out. Not all of us had the luck to be born in a vault, you know.
Right, yeah, makes sense. I had another question about Megaton.
Sure thing, hun.
How did the town start?
Well, originally, it started as a hole in the ground. My pappy talked about how his father and the original settlers just hid in this crater. It was enough to keep them safe from the dust storms. When things cooled down and people started wandering into the wastes, some stayed behind. The wanderers started coming back here to trade their stuff. By the time my pappy was born, the town was a full-on trading center. Pappy got rich on the caravan routes and eventually convinced the others to build the walls to hold off the raiders.
Why did they build the walls?
Well, the raiders, for one. Once the town got big enough, they'd wait until the traders and their guards were away. They'd come in and clean us out. Now, the super mutants, they were a whole other breed of problem. They'd kill us if they had to, but mostly they tried to drag people away, alive. So, eventually, my father did something about it. Him and a few others organized the traders and the citizens and built the walls. So we're pretty safe now. Still, I wish those Brotherhood of Steel fellers hadn't hit on such hard times. They really helped keep the wolves at bay.
I understand those were the people you were trying to keep out of the walls, but I saw a poor starving person with one arm outside earlier. I can't help but think that those aren't the only people you were trying to keep out. Anyway, so it was just a collection of traders in the beginning?
Not at first. It was a collection of people trying to get into the vault, people worshipping the bomb, and a few other refugees. Then the traders came. Now the caravans take care of most of the trading, but before they were set up, it was all Megaton. I worked on the caravans with my father for a while. That's how I met that worthless bag of liver spots I call a husband.
So anyone can live in Megaton?
No, space is limited these days. You see all of these people wandering around here? They live up in the common house and aren't really citizens. Most people around here keep one eye open around strangers, but me, I can spot a raider spy at 100 meters. I'm not worried about it at all. But if having meetings and pretending to vote on things makes the others feel safer, so be it.
Oh, so you actually do have democracy here. But you only let people who own a home vote? That's ridiculous. What even is a raider spy? That's enough of a history lesson.
If you say so, honey.
How did you get here?
I was born here, actually, just like my pappy. Oh, for a while I helped him scavenge and then later on his caravan. But traipsing around the wasteland is work for young people. After I met Nathan, I just wanted to stop moving around so much. We've been here ever since. Of course, I can't say that it's been good for Nathan's sanity.
Right. Where did everyone else come from?
Oh, they come from all over. All over. You name it. The Stahl family grew up out east somewhere. Lucy's from some little settlement to the north. Billy doesn't really talk about where he's from. Doc Church used to live in Rivet City. Jericho, well, let's just say that men can change. I hope.
Yeah, Manya, people can change. So, who's in charge around here?
Well, technically, no one. But you can't put two people in a room together without one of them trying to govern the other. But it depends on who you ask. Lucas Sims appointed himself the sheriff. He throws anyone out who causes too much trouble. But Colin Moriarty runs just about everything else. Not much happens here that he doesn't know about or plan.
It sounds to me like you have two troublemakers here that call themselves leaders. Got it. Tell me about Colin Moriarty.
That man is the scum of the earth. He keeps the drunks around here soaking in liquor. And that poor Nova, that girl deserves better. And don't even get me started on how he treats Gob. Just because the boy looks dead doesn't mean that he should be treated like that. That man has his fingers in everything around here. Just watch what you say about him. It'll always get back.
Well, tell me about Lucas Sims.
That man tries to bring law to this place. Lost cause, if you ask me. But I respect his trying. He does seem to keep people in line, though. Other than that weird cowboy thing of his, I don't have much to complain about.
Right, I think I get the picture.
All right, then. Anything else you wanted to know?
I'm good. I don't want to talk about Megaton anymore.
Well, you come on back any time you want to hear more.
Well, do you know anything else around town?
There's only one thing that concerns me in this town these days. What my damn fool husband is doing. He wanders around here all day and all night, preaching about the Enclave and trying to get parts for his guns. I'm not sure who's the bigger fool, him or me. After all, I married him.
Just make sure he doesn't hurt anyone, please. Bye.
Come back if you need something, honey.
Sure.
The android's decided on extreme measures. He knows all the techniques of the retrieval trade and is afraid facial reconstruction isn't enough. He wants his memories erased and replaced with new ones. I don't know how that's going to work. Start asking around for trustworthy tech heads. We need to find something called a circuit neuralizer and a person who knows how to use one. Also, we have a lipoplasticator and microdermal graftalizer. Now we need to find a doctor able and willing to perform the facial reconstruction. We need to hurry. They've come very close to discovering the railroad.
Wow, the railroad? They must be working to help androids escape. Oh, this must be the common house Manya was talking about. I wonder if there's a bed available. It's getting late. Well, all the beds are taken. I guess I'll just rest on this bench. For the night, at least. Alright, well, I better finish looking around town. Oh, this is Jericho's house. It's locked. I wonder what he could be hiding in here. Bunch of empty whiskey bottles. Not surprising. What? A teddy bear impaled with a sword? Huh. This place is locked up with the key. Can't get inside. Oh, this is Lucas's house. I better check this out. Oh, I do not trust Sims with this gun. Oh, this is the water treatment plant. Leo's stash is somewhere in here. Oh, hi. Oh, whoa. He had a lot of chems in here. Hi.
Yeah? What is it?
What do you do around here?
I take care of the water purification plant. This old rusted hunk keeps us in clean water. For now.
What can you tell me about Megaton?
What can I tell you about Megaton? Well, that fucking bomb is killing us all slowly. How's that for a piece of information?
What is it, leaking radiation? What's the word around town?
Well, people have been saying that the water purifier's about to go. Honestly, I'll tell you what I tell them. I've been keeping that wreck going for 35 years, and this is the first time I've ever had a problem I couldn't fix.
Well, what can I do to help with that?
Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs, and I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks.
How many leaks are there?
From the pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot.
Can't you fix the pipes?
I could, but I can't hunt for leaks all damn day. That rust bucket purifier would fall apart without me around to plug it up. The only break I get is when I shut the thing off for the night, and I can't look for leaks when the water isn't running.
Well, you could definitely use the help. I'll do what I can.
I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen.
I'll talk to you later, okay?
Well, back to work.
Good luck. Hi.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Alright. Probably a good rule. Oh, hey, you're Maggie.
Hi, I'm Maggie. I live with Billy Creel. Do you know him? He's not my dad or anything, but he takes care of me now. Anyway, I should go. Bye.
Wait. Before you go, who else is around town?
I don't talk to most of them. Billy says that I have to be careful, even when people seem nice. And I'm especially not allowed to talk to Mr. Jericho. I usually play with Hardin most days, when his dad isn't taking him out to learn to shoot or something. Billy says that he's going to teach me to shoot one day, too.
That's nice. How did you meet Billy?
Billy does. Have you met Billy? Billy Creel? A long time ago, he saved me from raiders. They killed my real parents. But Billy showed up before they got me. And now he's like my daddy. Sort of.
Well, what do you think of Megaton?
It's okay, I guess. I used to live way far away when I was little, before Billy found me.
Alright, well, you have a good day.
Bye, lady.
Bye. Such a cute kid. Alright, is there anywhere else around town I haven't been? Oh, I haven't been inside here. Oh, just another bathroom. Hi.
Well, hello there, you.
Who are you supposed to be?
You can call me Bob. You don't need to know my last name. It's better that way. I'm also a notorious pacifist around here.
A pacifist? That's rather respectable in the wasteland. Hard to pull off.
It's hard. Nobody understands.
How about joining me?
Sure, I suppose I could come along.
Alright, awesome. Already making friends. Huh, he had this note with him.
Couriers supply job application. Available work. Help me do some research for my book. Should be easy peasy. Totally safe. Job applicant? Bob. Alias? Last name withheld. Tell us about yourself. It didn't matter the cost or how mean people were to me. I decided to never end another's life. It was a hard road, difficult and challenging. Instead of using a gun, I tried to talk my way out of situations. I didn't realize the wasteland was so full of jerks. No matter where I went, someone wanted my entrails decorating their hideout. Why? I figured out a way to do this without soiling my hacking, lockpicking hands. My pretty hands. I want everyone to know violence isn't the answer. Why you want this job? I snuck in and read your Wasteland journal earlier, Moira. Bet you didn't know about that. Courier Site Supply owner, Moira Brown. Last update. Yet to return. That's not creepy at all. Maybe you could test a stealth boy or something. Yeah, that way I don't have to see you.
Huh, this guy's a bit of a creep. At least he's not gonna hurt anyone. Especially if I keep an eye on him. Oh, hey. Hey, Lucy. Sorry, I'll get going.
Behold, he is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom. Let those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the words of the prophet of Atom. Come forth and drink the waters of the glow, for this ancient weapon of war is our salvation. It is the very symbol of Atom's glory. Let it serve as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division in the times to come. Give your bodies to Atom, my friends. Release yourself to his power. Feel his glow, and be divided. There shall be no tears, no sorrows, no suffering, for in the division we shall see our release from the pain and hardships of this world. Yea, your suffering shall exist no longer. It shall be washed away in Atom's glow, burned from you in the fire of his brilliance. Each of us shall give birth to 1 billion stars formed from the mass of our wretched and filthy bodies. Each of us shall be mother and father to 1 trillion civilizations. Each of us shall know peace, shall know an end to pain, and shall know Atom in his glory. I urge you, my friends, come, drink with me and pray. Glorious Atom, I give unto you these feeble bones. I present to your will this frail body. I beg of you to use me as your vessel, guide me to your brilliance, divide each particle, and give relief to this rotten flesh. Cast the fragile form of this ephemeral body into new life in the forge of your glow. Atom, come, bestow your presence on your unworthy servant. We stay true until the day of division.
Hey,
and behold,
could I interrupt you for a sec?
Who have we here? Could it be a new addition to our humble little community? Dear child, welcome. Welcome to Megaton. I am Confessor Cromwell, prophet of Atom and father of the undying glow. Please, child, come to the church any time at all.
I imagine you know the directions around town?
In each our own way, we are all lost. Where would you like to be, sister?
You know where the clinic is?
Atom can only heal the wounds of the soul. For wounds of the body, you should see Doc Church. His clinic is directly to the north of the church.
And getting weapons?
It saddens me to think how quickly we resort to violence.
Right. What about other equipment?
Seek out Moira at Craterside Supply, although the true pilgrim relies on Atom to supply all that he needs.
Oh, and a bed?
Up at Moriarty's at the south end of town. Talk to Nova. She'll help you out.
Right, let's talk about something else.
What do you wish to discuss?
What can you tell me about Megaton?
Megaton, Atom's sacred village. He has chosen this place for the site of his shrine, and we have been called. Outsiders ask us, why did you build a town around a bomb? To them I say, the bomb brings the promise of division and the gift of the glow. The bomb is us. The bomb is Atom, and thus we are Atom, awaiting the day in which each of us gives birth to 1 trillion new lives.
Tell me about the Church of Atom.
Yes, what would you like to know?
What do you believe?
The Church of the Children of Atom is based on the idea that each single atomic mass in all of creation contains within it an entire universe. When that atomic mass is split, a single universe divides and becomes 2, thus signifying the single greatest act of Atom's creation. Occasionally, a divine event occurs, and trillions upon trillions of new universes are created. The last such event took place here 200 years ago. Where most of the lost children of Atom see that event as simple war and devastation, we see creation and unification in Atom's glow.
Oh, so while in our world it was an event of immense suffering, you believe that it was an event of massive creation of trillions of universes. I guess that's one way to put a silver lining on it. Why do you worship the bomb?
Those who were called to Atom during the Great Division were very fortunate. They were permitted to aid in the process of Atom's creation. We seek the same, both in symbol and in fact, and the bomb, as you call it, represents Atom's capacity for creation. We kneel before it and ask that Atom call us to aid him. We pray that out of our meager bodies, he will create new life.
Well, I see how this can be dangerous considering you're embracing radiation poisoning. That sounds wrong to me.
Even knowing the truth, you continue to mock us. How very, very sad.
No, I don't have a problem with your religion, but we have to talk about the pragmatic actual effects. Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
Confessor, have you ever traveled outside of Megaton?
In my youth, I traveled quite a bit, but that was a different life. I assume that you are seeking information and advice, yes? The only advice that I can offer is this. You will find no wealth in the wasteland greater than that which you will find within yourself. Bask in Atom's glow, and you will understand.
That's actually some good advice, except for the whole basking in radiation part. Do you accept donations?
Why, yes, we do. How much would you like to donate?
Oh, here's 10 caps.
Atom be with you.
Alright, thank you.
Very well.
Have you heard any news?
News? My friend, I take effort not to be involved in such worldly business. Earthly pursuits distract from Atom. Of course, now that you mentioned it, I've noticed that Moira has hired a mercenary to protect her goods. The man never sleeps, so they say.
Huh, that's interesting. Bye.
Rays shower you, child.
Sure. Oh, wait, I see one of those leaks. Walter mentioned this. Let me see if I can fix it.
The pipe appears to be damaged, but the source of the leak isn't immediately clear. It'll take a master plumber to fix it. Repair of 30 or higher required. Attempt to fix it.
Alright, got it. Well, I'll keep an eye out for the other leaks in town. But for now, I guess I'm heading to go see Silver.